Hi, Evil fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, and this is Dr. S. Today we'll be discussing Evil Season 4, Episode 5, called How to Fly an Airplane. Well, first of all, it starts off with Andy being dropped off. Very sad. You're all taking it well. But I have to say, how weird is it that we were just in Rome?
I know. And at the Vatican.
We, just got back
literally,
from this,
that's why we took a little break to, miss.
That's why we're late.
Yeah, that's why we were late for lunch. Yeah, and then
anyway,
well, there you go.
Yeah, wow. That was
really immersed into this episode then.
That was crazy. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to downplay Andy being dropped off, but that was really sad. But the girls are going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. The task for this week for our trio is an exorcism gone bad. So a flight attendant cuts her wrist. It's horrible. And then they're doing the whole legal thing to cover it up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. She has some weird skin abnormalities on her back. Basically, they go to the flight attendant. Oh, what do they call that? The room.
Yeah, I forgot what they call it too. It's funny.
Interesting term. But anyway, they go talk to her flight attendant friends, and basically, turns out she's a relic mule. Is that a real thing, that you can be a mule for relics? It doesn't have to be just from Rome, but you know what I mean? Like artifacts and stuff. Does that really happen?
I mean, I feel like you could mule anything. If there's a market and,
Apparently, there's a market for that.
Yeah. I mean, the relic that she had was big. So I don't know how you sneak that. Because flight attendants, don't they always just have like a little bag? Like a little carry-on? Like I was thinking like the relic would have to be small that you could hide. Because I don't think your job would be like, carry this crazy wooden box on the plane.
What the heck? I don't know. But turns out she also is just, she's not doing well. She sees a ghost pilot. Anyway, the girls are...
But it's a legend, right? Because other flight attendants have also seen this ghost pilot. It's like an urban legend or flight attendant's legend.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, because she took this from Rome, Vatican City, they're off to Rome.
Yeah.
I just when they said that, I'm like, wow, that's so weird.
I know.
Sorry, it's probably not
really
that weird for you.
I was really excited.
I know.
When they showed the sign, I was like, oh, we were just there.
And then she's making a big deal about the Colosseum. I'm like, we were in the Colosseum.
We were there inside.
We were literally in the Colosseum. Yeah, it was really fun. We don't want to bore you with that, but... Anyway, so while she's there, she has a friend watching the girls, but the friend's mom, a tree fell, whatever, she's got to go. So the girls are left to their own devices, and it's a blackout.
When they were blow drying their hair with 3 hair dryers, though, you knew, right?
I didn't know.
Oh, I was totally
didn't think about it.
I was like, that's not going to go well, because I've also blown out circuits using heat appliances. This is a PSA, public service announcement. 2 heat appliances in 1 outlet is not good. And I was like, oh my God, that's 3.
I have done that before. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, that's going to happen.
Well, they must go look for the circuit breaker, which that guy was obnoxious, who helps you.
I love that they YouTube it, because that's what I do too.
Anyway, so while they're in their basement, they find a hole, and then these bats come out, and they're evil bats.
Do bats really have red eyes? I don't know what those are.
We have bats here, but they fly at night, and they're leave
cute.
You alone.
They're cute, actually.
I call them night birds, because they're so cute. Yeah. But anyway... I'm wondering if they really do have red eyes. Okay.
They look like robots. They look like, they look
minions.
Like,
Spies. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they have to call crazy Grandma Cheryl to come help. Wow, she's been really helpful to people lately. She's just like everybody's little rescuer. And she brings baby Timothy.
Oh my gosh.
Because she's,
Right. Which that sounds like a good idea.
Anyway, she's there watching the girls. And then this whole episode ends with her telling them that that's their baby brother. Like, what is wrong with you?
That's not okay. But I was thinking, though, what's the story going to be, Crazy Grandma Cheryl? What are you saying? So, because here's what they could think. If she left it just like that, they could wholly think that their dad had an affair, had a baby, and that's his baby.
Oh.
Because he travels all the time. Their mom's not ever had...
Because they just said that's...
Your brother.
They didn't say that's your mom. Mom. Yeah.
And what if that's all the info they got? And maybe that's why Andy's having a psychotic breakdown feeling stressed out. I feel like this could totally go in the wrong direction, like a diversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a little while.
Interesting.
Because do they know about the stolen egg?
Why would they though? Right?
Why would you tell your kids about that crazy
I don't know.
nonsense? So
doubt it.
Yeah.
So that's really going to be fun.
Good job, Crazy Grandma Cheryl.
What the heck?
Just gets crazier.
Just stop. Sit down. All right. Sorry. So back to the trio. Let's stay back in Vatican City. Okay. Kristen's song.
Oh my God,
Very Inappropriate Things was the best part of this episode for me.
So good.
The way she did it too. Oh, it was so funny. And Dave was just like, are you Freaking kidding me. Yeah, anyway, so they meet up with Father Dominic. They have to go to this little sacred tunnel, and then the relic piece doesn't fit.
I kept thinking, like, should you turn it a little? Maybe he just, like, tried it.
You're not good with puzzles, are you, sir?
Yeah. Just one way. Also, Father, he cracked me up, though, also when they were like, oh, you used us as guinea pigs because you thought the plane was going to crash. He's like, no.
No, I didn't. Yeah, he was pretty
The
funny
humor, I know.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a waste of time. So they're on the flight back, and then I literally was thinking about our flight back. You know, one of our many flights.
Did you have a lot of turbulence?
Well, no, but then I was like, I think I would pass out. I think I would die of shock if that happened to us. But it's just so crazy because we're just there. Okay, so they have the box with the relic. Or whatever.
Yeah.
The chip.
The counterfeit.
Yes.
We think relic.
And turbulence hits. And that flight attendant who was helpful with the other flight attendant, she's there. Her name's Tori.
Which we knew that Captain Ghosty guy was going to have to come back. Why tell the story, right? Yeah.
What's
so
the point
I was
of
just
that?
like, oh, God.
Yeah, and that light keeps shining right on it.
I do not like things about airplane crashes. Like Final Destination, I watched the first one, and I don't like it. But I love how Ben makes the joke about how, like, you guys know that, like, me joking about that can actually bring the plane down.
And they're like, stop it!
Yeah. And, like...
But I'm that person.
I know you have to.
Don't say it.
Don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
Ben's so real. I know. Yeah. He's so realistic, too. Anyway, so, I didn't realize this. You totally can get a call, can't you, on a plane? Like an emergency call? That's a thing, right? Because David gets a call.
Well, I mean, I highly doubt that normal people could, but because it's Vatican-related information...
Like, I didn't know it was technology possible. But yes, of course
because
it
they
has
talk
to
to the ground, right?
Okay,
yeah.
What am I thinking? Yeah. Okay. So, so there is a lot going on. Basically, they're like, you can't let that box... Because that's the real...
Yeah, the box is the relic.
The problem here. Yes, you can't let it get there to New York because, like, evil things are going to happen. And then he's like, well, what do you want me to do up here? And then, it was creepy, like, the interference over the intercom. Like, that, like, demonic voice happens. And then David's just like, I don't know what you want me to do. He sees the ghost pilot, who's so creepy.
He's, like, all rotted flesh.
Good. Yes, it was so good. So then he starts throwing holy water all over it, and it burns it. And then the plane stabilizes.
So, like, it's real then, right, guys?
Well, in evil land, it is. Because...
Right? But, like, isn't the whole question of the evil show going to be, is this stuff real or not? Yeah. I feel like this one is, like, how do you explain holy water burning wood if it's not real? It wouldn't do that.
Right.
Like, who's going to explain that away?
Right.
I mean, it was like steaming and stuff.
Well, they need to start wrapping it up a little bit with some explanations. Like, even the losing your words thing. Yeah. I mean, I just lost my words. That's really funny. That, like, can we get a little more explanation except for, like, oh, well, Sister Andrea killed the demon of words or whatever. So then, cute. That's that version. But what about, like, the science version? Yeah.
Because there is no science version because it's real.
Oh, no. But they literally have an intro, the pop-up book of science.
Yeah, but they're debunking it.
Okay.
I think.
Well,
the sign is because Ben's losing it. Because Ben is science and Ben's losing it. And so
science is losing.
Even he's kind of failing to explain things away.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys comment below. Let us know. Make some sense of this. Or don't. That's fine, too. And then we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.